Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, there is a very curious case of NVIDIA upscaler that works on AMD GPU. And there is one game that implements that technology. Only one game as far as I know. And maybe you can recognize this. This is Returnal. This is screenshot from Returnal. This is the thumbnail I made before making the video. So, what kind of NVIDIA upscaler works on AMD GPU? Because it's not DLSS. Of course it's not DLSS. DLSS is only for some NVIDIA GPUs, not even all NVIDIA GPUs. So this is another upscaler, NVIDIA image scaling. And this is kind of weird because wherever you check when you Google that, it's a driver-based spatial upscaler. You activate in drivers and it works in pretty much any games. It works in DirectX 9, 10, 11, 12, Vulkan, OpenGL. So pretty much any game. Yeah, you activate it and you have like more simple version of DLSS in any game. However, what NVIDIA did, which is already extremely unusual, they open it up. So it's open source now and available on any GPU. I don't know what they were smoking, what kind of drugs Jensen took that they gave anything for free. They don't give anything for free. They double the price, they triple the price, they squeeze everything from us. They don't give anything for free. So what's going on? Now, one game, Returnal, have NIS built in within the game. So the difference is when you build in a game, it's supposed to work better because you don't scale the fonts, the HUID, so you scale just the game. It's supposed to work better when you implement within the engine of the game. However, you have quote here. It's a driver-based upscaler available on to NVIDIA GPU, which is not true in that case anymore with that game. And they said it's very rough looking. Don't use it if you don't have to. But guys, it looks surprisingly good. And you have, it's gonna have the same scaling as FSR and DLSS as well. So already good sign. And hardware unbox, done some testing. But wherever I checked, everybody was testing this NIS from the driver level. So it's a little bit different and it works quite well, but they didn't like also that, the fonts are scaled and it doesn't give that nice clear look like with DLSS when it's within the engine. So that's the main difference. But in case of that one game, it's within the game and the same like test that Kid Guru, and they really like this NIS, and they say, and I maybe even agree, that it looks better than native and it's available on AMD GPU. So there is only one software before Returnal that use that open source NIS. And maybe some of you know, maybe not, it's lossless scaling. So this is not drivers level, but it's a software level upscaler that lets you use NVIDIA image scaling in almost any game. As far as I know, almost any, even 2D, even like old retro games, even some emulators. So you have FSR, I think it's FSR1, so very simplistic, NVIDIA image scaling, and there's like more advanced. I think this one is the best for this particular software, LS1. But again, this is not within the game. You have like a picture and upscale the picture. It's not integrated within the engine. So let me open up Returnal. And good, I've got Returnal. Amazing game, I love it. I know it's a niche. I know a lot of people don't like it. For me, it's amazing game, just on a side note. So 4K, guys, and look, it's got nice selection of upscaler. So completely off. Look, 70 FPS, everything epic with ray tracing, doesn't matter. So you cannot see it on YouTube. If you have the game, then maybe you can see. But for me, okay, this is off. Looks very nice, yeah? Now I have another, resolution scaling. So this is like a lower resolution upscale, like very simplistic upscaling. I don't know how it exactly works, but I've got shimmer in here. It looks okay, but it doesn't look great. This is 50%, so it's upscaling from 1080p. But you can, what is good about this one, you can set up like exactly, like the percentage is, fluid, not like big jumps, performance, quality, balance, but you can be more precise how you want to scale. And like, for example, you want to look at 60 FPS, so you get as close to 60 FPS as you can to, have the best out of it. So this is resolution scaling. Dynamic resolution, this I think when it's, the FPS drops, then it's lower the resolution to keep the FPS, but I don't like using that. Now, XCS balance. This is from Intel, and normally it's considered to have good quality. And for me, it's okay. I like the look, but it doesn't give enough performance if you don't use Intel GPU. So if you're not on Intel GPU, it doesn't scale very well, but it gives some performance. It does, and it looks good. Now, FSR, I don't like FSR in this particular game because the shimmering is very strong. It's quite strong, but you've got the same like performance gain like you would on DLSS. Unfortunately, I don't have NVIDIA GPU, I have AMD GPU, so I don't have access to DLSS. So FSR quality, shimmering, like everybody knows, but it still looks good. If you know, the shimmering is here, but normally it's everywhere else it looks fine. Some items have shimmering, like this laser kind of feeling, you know, within the weapon. And now NIS, guys, I don't know why, but for me this one looks the best. It looks better than FSR and XeSS. It's like so sharp and so stable, and you have access to ultra quality, which is not available to FSR. You don't have ultra quality FSR. You have for XeSS, but not for FSR. And it looks so good, so sharp. It's like weird. I don't understand why only one game used that. Why NVIDIA open it up? It's open source, and why it looks so good. I've got AMD GPU. I supposed to have confirmation bias and said no, FSR is the best, but I like this one more. Maybe FSR is so bad that any upscaler is better, but you know, people compare XeSS to DLSS, that it's so good, so I still supposed to like it more than this one here. Or maybe I have such a bad taste, or my eyes are broken, I have bad glasses and I don't see correctly. Maybe that's the case as well, but guys, it looks so good. And it's not only me. As I said, Kid Guru says that NIS looks better than native 1440p, so it improves, but it's from 4K. But 4K 67% is 1440p input resolution. And they like the look. They said that it's worse than DLSS, but not far off. They have to like zoom really, really close to tell the difference. However, again, this is just driver's level. It's not integrated within the game, when FSR and DLSS are integrated within the game, and only Returnal have integrate. And look, I was playing this game thanks to NVIDIA. This is the irony and like different universe of reality. I was playing on 5700 XT, so old, kind of old GPU, you can get for like $100 now. I was playing this very demanding game at 1440p, and this NIS scaling did amazing job for me. For me, it looks better than native. So I just wanted to share with you guys. It's not, I don't know, it's not news, but I'm just so shocked. I had this for a long time in front of my eyes. It always looked weird that it's even possible. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Have you ever used NIS? And yeah, I wish more games was using that, because why not? Just add another scaler. And even if it's not better objectively, maybe it's just better for me, I'm sure there would be more people that would like it more. But from what I see, I like the sharpness. I like more details, like extracted from the image you've got. At 4K 1440p, for me it looks amazing. For me it's great. I wish it would be used more. It's open source. NVIDIA open source software, guys. This is already, somebody should write a book about this and check what exactly Jensen was smoking. Because, you know, for a moment he actually had a heart and not charging triple the price of what's supposed to be charged. Like, yeah. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you later.